Have you seen Babylon, the movie that came out last year? Okay, yeah.
So good.
So that's what I picture. It like goes on in my head.
That's
like,
what it is.
That's what I think Club 33 stuff happens.
Probably.
That's
what I
was
thinking.
The tunnels
Tobey
connect to
Maguire
Club 33.
just like in the beginning of in the entrance of the tunnel.
Yeah. Next time? I was going to say, we can do that after. Welcome back to Good Friends, everyone. My name is Diego.
I'm Armani.
I'm Anna and Denny.
My name is Isaac.
And today we are going to be talking about Disney conspiracy theories, as well as just some Disney talk in general, because we're a bunch of Disney adults here. Before we hop into all of that, just want to quickly celebrate that we hit 500 subs. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all that. Yes.
It's kind of a crazy milestone to hit. Right?
No, it is.
It's a big milestone.
Yeah, I think it's a huge milestone.
Yeah,
I'm so ecstatic about it. So thank you guys for all of the support.
Because now we get money. Now we can make money if we want to. Off of you guys.
That's what really matters. Oh boy. But yeah, super excited that we've been doing this for over a year and a half now, and it's still a lot of fun. I love doing like, this is one of my favorite things. Like every week is just sitting down and talking with everybody. It's crazy too if you look at the growth, because we started with like 2 GoPros. The walls were empty. Dude, they were just gray walls.
I actually was like looking at some of the videos like just for fun, like the shorts or whatever, like on YouTube, and just like scrolling, and yeah, dude, it looks so funny because like we use like these lights too, and it's like so like it's hard. It's you
don't get the same like a vibe appeal or anything at all. It's very amateur. It's still amateur, but we're getting like way more professional. We're working on
like
stuff.
You got to take like a screenshot of like what now, and then like the first videos, like just compare it. Like it's wild.
Here, check out this video and then check out this video.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But if you want to continue to support us on this journey, don't forget to leave a like, hit subscribe, leave a 5-star rating, whatever platform you are on. It is super duper duper appreciated. As a thank you, a huge freaking thank you to you guys for helping us hit 500 subs. We did a giveaway for $100 on our last episode 41. If you commented on that one, then there was a chance that you could have won $100. As a reminder too, once we hit 1,000 subs, I will also be giving away $300. So subscribe, and tell all of your homies. $300 that's free money, dude.
We just need 500 more subscribers.
500 more.
Not that many.
No, it's not. Armani, before we get started as well, you told us that you had a story you wanted to share with us.
I do. Okay.
When did this happen? Over the weekend.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm letting you tell it.
I'm gonna paint you a whole picture.
I love it.
So over the weekend, my cousin got married up where my family goes elk hunting. It's up in Wyoming somewhere, but it's like borderline Wyoming, Utah. From where we were camping to the site where they got married at, it's like a whole ass ordeal. I took a truck, a side-by-side, and a horse just to get.
You're lying.
I'm not.
Oh,
like
wow.
to get to
the wedding site from the campsite.
So we're like talking like in the middle of nowhere.
It's
like,
in the middle of nowhere, hella rocks, bumpy, and all this.
Narnia.
We all get ready. I'm wearing a dress. I did my makeup this morning. I put on like cute boots, like not cute boots, but boots that matched the vibe.
Okay.
So I took my cousin's truck up, and then we took the side-by-side up to the part where you could walk or take a horse. I realized I forgot the camera. So I go back to the car, get the camera, and then I run into my cousin and a few of my uncles who are going up on horse. I was like, hey, can I just hop on the back of one of your horses? You know, I don't want to go down to come back up. Again, we have not made it to the wedding yet. We are just going up to the campsite. There was a huge puddle. And by puddle, I mean mini pond. Like, it was huge. The horse I'm on stops to get a drink. Oh, I'm like not on a saddle. I'm sitting behind my cousin. The horse leans down to get a drink and sits in the puddle. I'm not kidding.
No.
So then we're trying to like get up, and my cousin's like trying to kick the horse. She goes to stand up and buckles. At this point, I'm literally hanging on for dear life because the camera's in my bag, my phone's in my boot. So in my head, I think, okay, I can either get bucked off this horse and fall into the water, or I can just bail and fall into the water. Mm-hmm. So I bail, fall into the water.
Oh my gosh.
Soaking wet in like 50-degree weather because it was pretty rainy up there.
Yeah.
Not even to the wedding yet.
Oh.
Luckily, like there was like extra clothes, and so I was able to change. But I just thought that was so funny because my will to live for during an apocalypse is 0, and that just like further proved I would not survive.
You just said I'm done.
You're just like, I'm
I
done.
did.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm just gonna bail and fall in this water right now, and I did. And I sat there. I like screamed for a second, and then I was like, I need the camera. I need to get out. And then I finally registered and got out of the pond. But
Oh my god.
it was a big pond.
Yeah, I bet.
Was the water cold?
It was freezing, and it was literally, it was dirt. It was just a puddle.
So it was like muddy water.
Yes, it was muddy water. I'll show you a picture of it.
Yeah, I want to see.
Ruined the
That's
whole
funny.
outfit, huh?
Ruined the whole outfit. I was literally up to my neck in water.
Nuh-uh.
It was so deep, and then
Swimming in the ocean.
lying.
Damn.
it was, and I was just like sitting because I was like on my butt, but it was like up to my neck.
So did you have your camera under the water or what?
Yeah,
Where did-
it was like, luckily my cousin wrapped it in like hoodies or something.
Okay.
So it was okay. By the time I got out and I checked it, it was fine. And like my phone was fine.
my.
And I probably only sat in there for probably like 5 seconds, but in my brain it feels like an hour.
Yeah, but you weren't fine. Right?
Oh no, I cried. And then I lost my cousin's keys and I was like, this isn't my day. This is not how I thought this day was going.
So you lost the keys in the pond.
In the pond. My other cousin had to like search for
Okay,
it.
I was like, who's diving in?
Yep, the one that fell off the horse with me.
Oh my gosh.
Searched for him.
That's
So I was in tears.
So were you like hanging? Oh, because it was your cousin that was riding.
So
like,
he was in front of me.
Yeah.
And I was holding onto the reins with this hand and like I was like wrapped
Oh,
around
yeah,
him like
yeah.
this. But when I fell, I was like
on
Yeah.
your sitting down.
like
you were
kinda
like
sitting
sliding down.
I was
kinda.
sliding off.
Yeah.
I was sliding off the horse, and he was trying his best to like pull me up, and I tried for 5 seconds, and I was like,
You're like, I'm done.
water.
Dang.
But I just thought you guys would get a kick
What a
out of that.
fun
Oh, yeah.
weekend.
Man.
But was the
would
wedding
cry.
nice?
Oh, the wedding was
Okay.
beautiful. Once you get up to like the meadow, it was in this beautiful meadow.
How long did it take to get to the actual wedding? Like from like the truck to the
whole-
side by side to the horse. Like how long was that journey?
I guarantee you that was probably like 2 hours.
Oh.
I'm not kidding you. It was a whole thing.
It was a trek.
It's a quest.
And then when I was like coming back up because they were just shuttling people up and down to get to the wedding site. And when I get up there, my whole family's like, oh my gosh, Armani, you look so cute. Look at you on your horse. And I'm like, wait till I get closer. Wait till you see me covered in mud right now. And then they're like, oh, why do you look so sad? I'm literally like in tears.
Oh.
But it's fine. I was fine. It was just
So did you have like towels
Unfortunate.
like in back there or
Oh.
anything, or like what? Did
the
you
whole
dry
thing
on?
was witnessed by this random family of 4.
Oh.
And I asked them, I was like, do you have a towel I could borrow for the free entertainment I just gave you to talk about for years to come?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you can have this towel.
Oh my.
That's nice of them.
It was. But I was like, yeah, no will to survive whatsoever.
That's crazy. That sounds,
I love it.
That sounds like a good time.
It was a fun
Man,
time. It was
yeah.
beautiful. Once I
Worth it.
Got
right?
over the shock.
once I got down the mountain, had a drink or two.
Yeah,
was
you were
fine.
fine.
Yeah,
You
I
were
did a
good.
little bird
Ready to
bath in a
party.
trailer.
Nice.
We switched into sweats to party it up at dinner and stuff. So it was fine.
Nice.
It really was. It was real humbling to say the least. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm never getting on a horse again. This is enough for me. That horse just likes to roll, I guess. And they told us that after the fact.
It just likes to like
Yeah.
be.
So what?
Later
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, my cousin Zach was like, oh no, Sassy just likes to roll. I'm like, oh, you couldn't have told me that before I got on the horse. I would have chosen a different horse immediately.
Babe, what would you do if that happened to you?
I would cry.
That's
it.
I'm just kidding.
Remember, I just cry.
Yeah.
I would have been like, the wedding is not starting until I get ready again.
I was like, what
I'm
am I
not
gonna
even
do?
joking. Yeah.
And of course, the bride, she comes in on a horse too, looking so gorgeous, like a
Aw.
princess.
Princess, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not that kind of girl. And I will never be that kind of girl.
That's so
I wish.
I don't know how to ride a horse, but the last time I rode a horse, you know how they have the saddles?
Mm-hmm.
The whole time the horse was like, trottling around. I don't
Yeah.
even know what the term is.
Trotting, yeah.
Yeah, it just hurt so bad. I was like, I was like, this hurts.
No, it's a workout.
I think I was riding.
No,
I don't
no,
know.
that's how
No,
it is.
it hurts.
No way.
I
Yeah.
woke up the next day sore as
sore every time right here.
Yeah,
Right here.
it's literally an inner leg workout, an ab workout.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all core. All
Because you're
core
like
legs.
following. You're like trying to stabilize yourself on the horse.
It's scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Horses are terrifying.
No, they're good guys. They don't do anything.
They're just so powerful.
Yeah,
They really are.
They're powerful, but they're chilling.
Oh my
Give them
gosh.
an apple.
I don't know. Sassy had it out for me. I really think she was out to get me. I'm not kidding you guys.
Maybe you had to give her a treat. Maybe that's what she needed.
I
You
no,
had to
and
give
I
her an
even
apple.
apologized afterwards. I was like, I don't know what I did to you, but I feel like you really have it out for me, and I'm gonna need you to turn this around.
Oh,
That was a great story. Thank you,
awesome.
Monty. Well, let's move forward a little bit and let's get a little on topic today. We are going to talk Disney conspiracy theories. So to kind of get us in that vibe, I want to talk.
what's our favorite ride at Disneyland? Yeah,
That's exactly what I was going to do.
yeah.
Oh.
No, that's a good one though. I kind of like that. Yeah, go with it.
Space Mountain, all the way.
Space Mountain's fun.
Mine is it's a small world.
It's a
That's your
small
favorite?
world.
It is so
I hate that one.
cute. I absolutely love that one. It has me in like a chokehold every time I'm writing it.
Wow.
It's
You know
just,
what's
it brings everybody together. I just love it. It's so cute. It's like one of the oldest rides too that they have there.
I feel like that makes it creepier.
It's a very scary ride, but
Yeah.
I mean, like the song itself just like can never get it out of my head.
Yeah,
It's such
absolutely.
It's like a, what do you call it? Like one of those
It's just so catchy.
like those. It's like one of those
Music box.
music box sort of
It
songs.
just goes over and over
and
again.
I'm like, oh my
it's
gosh,
so cute though.
I could see this like haunting me, like
Yeah.
just like. It could be like someone, like a
so
little kid
dramatic.
singing it, and like I'm like about to die. Like it's a demon kid, and they're just singing. How does it go? babe?
It's a small world after all.
Could you imagine? Like, dude, no.
Like a creepy
That was
version.
great.
It's a creepy song. I actually enjoy it too. I
You
think
guys
it's
are not
fine.
real Disneyland lovers. These are all haters.
No, listen, I'll write it, but I'm
enjoyed
gonna
it.
hate writing it.
I
You know,
like
like I
it.
go for the experience. And
That's what it
because
is.
like you have to go.
But
But I'm not gonna lie, those kids creep me out a little bit.
They're like
creep me out
puppets,
too.
right? Aren't they like
Yeah, they're
puppets?
little, like,
They're
like-
animatronic.
They're
that's
real
what it is.
people.
they're real kids that are suffering all day, child labor
Oh
over
my
here.
gosh, no. It's the cutest one. I love it. It just has
Speaking
everyone.
of Disney conspiracies, that's like I'm just kidding.
There is a conspiracy on that one. No, I know you love it because when we did our LA trip, you played that song on repeat like throughout the rest of like the next 2
I
days.
can't remember if I did. I think
No,
he's
you
lying.
definitely
That's
did.
amazing.
You're like, I love this song. It's my favorite song ever. Play it again. Ice, play it again. And I was like, stop.
I like that song too, but the more I think about it, the more creepy it is, and I'm like, maybe I don't like it.
I
but
wouldn't be surprised if it showed up in a horror film.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we were talking,
It's like that.
No, we were
Yes.
It's like that song.
we were talking about it being public domain now. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
yeah, we were
had
talking
that.
about
we
that,
had
yeah.
that conversation.
Yeah.
because it was so old.
Yeah. But it's
Um,
not public domain.
It's not yet,
Yeah.
but we thought it was old enough to be
Yeah,
public.
we're like,
domain-
we're going to use that in
domain.
our horror movie.
Oh, dang.
All right, what's your favorite
It's a
ride?
classic.
It is a classic.
It is.
It is a classic. Ooh, my favorite ride. I really like. Why can't I remember the name?
Star Wars.
It's
Actually,
Space
it
Mountain.
was Star Wars. Now that you said that, it totally
I was like,
was.
Star Wars is so good. That's my second favorite.
The Star
one.
Wars ride was incredible.
It was.
It was so cool because it's just so like immersive. Like you're in like
Yeah.
the Death Star and like all this other like stuff. It's just so cool. There's stormtroopers everywhere, Imperial guards. They're like ushering you around. Kylo Ren and like General Hux and all these other
Yeah,
guys.
dude.
It's just so cool. I loved it.
super fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was not what came to my mind, but I like that you suggested that one.
What was the one you were gonna say?
I can't remember, so I'm going
What
with
is it
yeah.
though? Wait, you can't remember what ride it is at all, or you can't remember like?
No, I like remember there was like I can picture it in my vlog right now. It was like a fast one where it was like all dark.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Does that matter more?
Space
No.
Mountain.
It's Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
There's a conspiracy theory on that one that I was reading up on.
Really?
Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
We'll get back to that one.
My favorite one at Disneyland probably is none. Like I'm not. No, I'm just kidding.
I was
Like,
It's like I hate it.
I'm not at Disneyland. I'm kidding. I think it's Indiana Jones.
we didn't go on.
We didn't go on
Indiana.
that one this time.
No, I know, but it's still my favorite ride.
yeah,
that was
yeah. Yeah. Or Tower of Terror.
Tower of
That's
Terror.
Oh.
when that was a thing.
have you gone on the new Guardians version?
Nope.
It's really fun.
That one's really fun too. Yeah.
I want to go. What was the first one you were going to ask about Disneyland?
Oh yeah,
Leading
no,
into
I was gonna get back to that. Yeah, thanks for bringing that back up. No, I was gonna ask, what are your top 3 favorite Disney movies?
Oh my gosh, that list is insane.
I know.
How could anyone with a sane mind answer that? Like, how can anyone just be like,
there's no way.
I can give you 3 off the top of like what ones I love. Just like, just thinking.
Give me the 3.
Tangled, Incredibles, and what's the? Are we counting Toy Story? Because I know that was Pixar.
It's like Disney Pixar. Yeah, that counts.
The first like 2 were only Pixar, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's what it was. So I'm gonna count it just because I love Toy Story.
Yeah, go for it.
The best movie ever made. What did I say?
Oh my gosh.
Tangled, Incredibles, and Toy Story #1.
Beautiful.
And Denny, what about you?
Hands down, The Lion King.
Cartoon or the other version, the live action?
The original one.
Absolutely, the live action.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Oh, wait,
kidding.
what?
I'm just kidding.
I was like, yeah. No, I'd cry every time I watch that. But if we're talking princesses, Ariel, or Cinderella. You know how Sebastian calls her
Ariel.
Ariel.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, so I don't
I
understand.
love
the
Ariel.
reference.
I grew up with Ariel and Cinderella. They're my favorite.
Have you seen the Broadway like Lion King show?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd be into.
No, you would love it. I promise you. So I was in New York last week, and we went to Broadway and we saw the Lion King, and it was incredible.
Really?
The best like live performance show I've ever seen. So good.
Dang.
They all sing like so well. Everybody dances really well. There's just so much energy like up on the stage. It's like magical. It's like so like
That's what Disney is.
colorful and
Diego.
like fun. That's
It's magical. It's the happiest place on earth, Diego. All of these symptoms that
boy.
you're describing
Disneyland.
is Disneyland. Oh man.
yeah. No, I honestly highly recommend watching The Lion King if you get a chance. It's totally worth shelling out the money for it.
Well,
Be
this
worth
the
looking into.
soundtrack to that movie too is perfect. It's so good.
Hakuna
Perfect.
Yeah.
Matata. Okay, my favorite movies from Disney. I really like Tangled, so I'm on the same page as you. I love Hercules.
Oh, me
I
too.
love Hercules.
Is so good.
Yeah, I love Hercules. I love Meg. I love Hades. They're all so like they're just so good in that movie.
Cool.
So I love that one. And then the other one that I really like, I like Wall-E.
Wall-E.
I love Wall-E.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember when I
good
watched
one.
it, I was like,
Yeah.
this is
I don't know
Wall-E
why.
is
this
slept
is
on.
getting me right now.
That show gets me like depressed. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Because
because it's
humanity's
so
like,
real.
yeah.
It scares me. When I was
Not
younger,
that far off.
yeah,
We are on track.
We're on its way.
it made me uneasy. It was
Good one though.
Yeah.
It is
But
a
it's
good
so
one.
hopeful because at the end they
Yeah.
choose to come back to Earth and rebuild
Oh my gosh,
humanity.
dude, let's freaking just spoil it for everyone who hasn't seen
Oh,
it.
yeah. Spoilers.
Yeah, literally.
Armani, what are your favorite Disney movies?
That would be Sleeping Beauty,
Okay.
Princess and the Frog, and Aladdin.
Oh,
I
wow.
love it.
Yeah, those are good ones.
I love Aladdin.
Sometimes Pocahontas, but meh. A little controversial.
You know,
When I don't think about it,
I get
Pocahontas.
it, right? when we were kids and like,
Yeah.
yeah, Pocahontas.
But the soundtrack is so dope.
Yeah.
What was the first one you said? Sleeping Beauty? I've never seen Sleeping Beauty.
I love
never-
Sleeping Beauty.
I've never
I
seen
like
that.
watch
It's
it to go
good.
to bed because like the soundtrack is just like
Serene and soothing.
That's what Disney does.
This is
it
like
really
you're
is.
like
Disney's
Disney's number
so
one fan.
magical.
the biggest Disney advocate. I don't know what you guys are doing, not paying her, dude.
Jeez, for real.
She needs to be like in the freaking logo.
Okay, what princess would you be?
Well, I feel like
question.
I would be Tiana,
Tiana.
but I don't know. I'm not. I don't have that dark of skin. Pretty pale.
You're pretty
Me too.
dark. Darker than Diego.
Darker than Diego.
I look around and I was like, wait.
You're like, wait a minute.
No, we
No, and I'm pale
honestly,
right
we
now.
might be the same color.
Same,
all
All roughly, yes.
same
Yeah.
tone.
Yeah.
I think we're all kind of light.
Yeah, you're
Disney,
a little more tan than me.
You know, the people at Disneyland, they don't care. If you're a shade darker than white
White,
people, they're
yeah.
gonna throw you in there. They don't care. No,
It's
I'm
true.
kidding.
True.
Oh my God.
No, I mean, I didn't want to get super.
We're all in tears.
It's probably true though. They would,
It
throw
is.
you. You're just like categorized as,
Yeah.
you know.
I think I could play Jasmine.
I can see
I
that.
feel like
too.
Jasmine.
Mhm. Which princess would you want to be?
I could be all of them. Moana's pretty cool. Pocahontas is pretty cool.
Cinderella. What?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, you're right. Ariel would be cool.
Ariel.
Ariel.
All right.
Jasmine would be
I guess
cool.
who was like your favorite princess when you were young?
Ariel and Cinderella.
Those two tied for first place.
Who's your number one?
Who was your? No, I was like, I was Hermione.
Yeah, who's your number one princess?
Before Tiana, Princess and the Frog, it was Pocahontas or Jasmine, just because I looked like them.
You were just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I relate.
That's me.
yeah, just like me for real.
For real.
Diego, what about you?
Let's see. Favorite princess? I really liked Tangled, but that wasn't when we were like younger. Like we were still in junior high. I think when Tangled came out.
Entering junior high.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
count it then. Yeah, I like Rapunzel
I think.
because that was like the first like 3D, at least in that animation style that
Yeah.
they did. And so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm enchanted right now.
Yeah, I love that movie.
It's a good movie,
It's
too.
So
That's
funny.
a great movie.
And like, I think they make Rapunzel just hilarious in it.
They do. That's why I
Like-
like it. What about you?
I didn't watch Disney like princess movies growing up, so like I really didn't know, and I don't. To this day, I'm like,
I'm his Disney princess.
yeah,
Exactly.
That's the correct answer.
Right here. This one right here. She is my Disney princess.
Where's her glass
You're my
slippers?
Aladdin.
We're gonna be like that one couple that like does all the princess. The
You should.
prince and
Halloween's
princess
coming
stuff. Yeah.
right up. It's right around the
Literally.
corner.
You should definitely be
You could do
Aladdin,
Aladdin
and
for
then get a
sure.
little monkey or
That would be
Apu.
sick.
Cute. Maybe we should do that.
He doesn't have a mustache though. Well, that's fine.
I guess we're gonna have to
No.
shave it.
No, we're not shaving the mustache ever.
Just dye it blonde.
Yeah. Or brown, like I'll what do you call it? Like camouflage it into my skin.
Oh my gosh.
That would be so weird.
Superman CGI.
Yeah, literally.
Well, let's hop into some conspiracy theories. So, Erandeni, can you kick us off and give us a conspiracy theory?
Yes, I have one. In Disneyland, there is a club named Club 33. Yes. Have you guys heard about it?
You guys all look. You guys, everyone has the same one, right?
I didn't write this one down.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote it down, but I'm not talking about it, so go for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this club is only for the elite, and it's like secretive. For you to be a member of this club, you have to pay $25,000 yearly. There's another fee. It's about $11,000 for you to be in it. Super secretive. Only the higher society people are in it, but nobody knows what actually goes on. And it's actually in the park.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Um,
It's like a.
So
Yeah.
That's so scary.
It's
It is.
weird
Yeah.
because like on the address or something specifically, it's like 33 or
it's
something.
like on Main
It's
Street. I
it's-
can't
In
remember.
Disneyland,
it's
right?
it's like
yeah.
it has something to do with like
it's
the
by
location.
a cafe. Isn't
Yeah,
it by
yeah,
Pirates of the
yeah.
Caribbean?
See,
Mhm.
Yes.
see, and
Okay.
like
Yeah.
that was like the conspiracy theory behind
And
that.
they didn't know if 33 had like a meaning behind it. If it was, what was
Yeah,
it?
they
Well,
said
3
they
plus
said-
3 equals 6.
Yeah.
no,
That's what I was
literally.
thinking
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
It was like something with like Freemasons too.
Freemasons,
Yeah,
3.
exactly. Yeah, something like
Yeah.
back- the
I'm spooked.
Scottish history.
Some
It goes
Illuminati
all the way
stuff.
back there.
Yeah, but no one knows like what actually goes on in the club.
So I can actually tell you
Sus.
exactly what goes down behind the scenes because I'm just kidding.
Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
Where did you find this source?
Just kidding.
The scariest thing
literally.
about it is like, okay, like if it's like, you know, it's a theory, but like you don't know what happens with like the high society. You know,
There's so
you know
much
how
validity
high
to it. That's the
society,
problem.
like they're always portrayed of just like their entertainment for them is like fight clubs, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
crazy. Shit. So everyone's like, that's kind of like the speculation they got behind
The
there.
Disney
It's like-
workers are fighting each other in the basement.
yeah, or something like that. They're just going hard, like
It's like that scene in Django where they're just like fighting. It's like all the rich men making
oh
them
my
fight.
God, yeah, that's awful.
No, that's
Terrible.
genuinely
Crazy.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, it's
It is.
scary how it's all going on in a kid's
Yeah.
area.
In a park.
Literally.
In a park, yeah, in a
Disneyland
theme
park.
Disneyland park.
Ew.
Yeah. And then my other conspiracy theory.
Wait, hold
is-
on. Before you
oh,
get into that one.
oh, okay. I was cutting too fast. I got too excited.
No, that's good. I love it. I love the excitement. Who do you think right now is like worldwide, like who do you think would go to Club 33? Like who do you think is in that club?
I'm probably gonna get in trouble.
Bob Iger.
Bob Iger for sure.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah.
Bezos, Elon,
Yeah, those weirdos are definitely
Kanye.
in that
We got some just psychopaths out here.
I don't want to get canceled.
We start like naming
The
people and then we just
Dwayne the Rock Johnson probably. He probably is not what he seems to be like low key.
Jeez, what's your beef with Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
He plays the same role in every movie.
I got
What
nothing
do you
against
do
The
with it?
Rock. I love The Rock. I love him as a WWE superstar.
Are you jealous?
I'm jealous. Is what Oprah Winfrey, like, you know, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, her probably.
gosh.
Ellen.
Hey,
that's a
Ellen.
good- yeah.
Ellen for sure. I know for sure she's in that club.
Bill Clinton.
Oh, that's actually
Probably.
You're just spitting facts out here.
It's because I go there with them. I don't. That's not even funny as a joke.
She was gonna say Donald Trump. He's for sure part of that.
I could see that too. Yeah.
Yeah, probably is.
I could see
Don't even get
any
me
like
started.
political leader
Yeah.
definitely being like a part of Club 33.
The Kardashians, we know,
could
like they're probably in there.
Hopefully,
could see
Bad
that.
Bunny is not included in that because
No,
What
him
if
and
he
Kendall
was?
are not dating. I don't
Yeah.
believe that's real. I think it's a PR stunt.
You know,
Just
I
like I
hope
think
not.
Timothy and Kylie are a PR stunt.
I saw that.
Breaking
too.
news today, actually.
That's
No,
crazy.
and all of those were TMZ like watermarked. That is a PR stunt if I've ever heard one. Chris said, "Smooch a little bit, make sure this camera catches it." I don't believe it.
She's on the money. She
SMH.
knows what sells.
I hope so. I've been really sad about Kendall and Bad Bunny lately, but it's fine.
Tragedy.
Kendall, if you're listening to this, I'm just kidding.
Send us some 808 tequila.
Literally.
You're the best.
Where were we at with that? What
We're gonna
happened?
get back to her. I just wanted to get your thoughts on who you thought was gonna be, on who you thought would be in there.
Okay, so my next one is, did you guys know there was a Disneyland in Paris, right? Everybody knows that. Okay,
I
so-
didn't. I
Oui, oui.
really didn't. But
Yeah, there's one in, where else
You
are there
said
actually?
really?
There's one in France. There's one in Tokyo, right?
Yes.
There is one in Tokyo. Yeah.
Where
Sydney,
else?
right? Like Australia.
Australia?
Mhm.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, why is there so many Disneylands?
They're
I didn't know
everywhere.
about?
Everywhere.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I want to.
Did you already say China?
I think there is one in China. Yeah.
I said Tokyo.
Okay, maybe I'm
Yeah.
thinking of that
Is it-
one.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying. I was just differentiating. Okay,
There might be one in Korea.
there might be.
Yeah.
North Korea.
North
I
Korea.
don't know. Anyways, so this one is the theory in Paris. There was a chef that worked there at one of the restaurants, and one day he just disappeared. Nobody knew where he went. Everybody's like, where is he at? He left a note before he disappeared, and the note said, "I'm never coming back to Mickey's house." Nobody knows.
Like an
I know what
open-ended.
happened to him.
Oh,
He
what?
turned into a rat, and then
Okay, yep.
he started cooking
Mhm.
as that rat.
And that's where
he
they got
made-
the inspiration for Ratatouille.
Ratatouille? Yeah.
And that's how the
Damn.
movie was made,
Oh.
based on that chef in
Mhm.
Paris.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because what happened is like later on,
Shut up.
like a couple cities away, what they found was there was a guy who he was literally like in the kitchen like cooking, and he had like the big chef's hat and everything, and somebody accidentally knocked it off, and there was a rat on his head like holding his hair. I'm totally
You
making
ju-
this up.
oh
I'm
my
totally
God.
making.
I was-
But did that sound real?
So like the second she was like, "Shut up," I was like,
No, you know what I was thinking the whole
Go,
time?
go,
I was
go.
like, I didn't do my research. I was like, how can my research like not be right? Like, I spent hours doing this. Oh man,
Oh, you're so funny. That was
I knew
great.
That was
I knew
funny.
you were joking. Like,
Yeah, totally.
she was so serious. she was
oh
literally
man,
You were
I was
invested
like,
for a
I was
second.
like, no
She's
wonder.
gullible.
Yeah.
love her.
Me too, girl.
Whatever.
It's okay.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So no one knows where he went.
What do you think
That's
happened
spooky.
to him
Maybe he's asking too many questions
about
about
Club
Mickey
33?
No.
about the food that he was cooking, or maybe they were cooking something.
Maybe they
That
cooked
he's-
him.
Okay. Well, I also read something about like if someone dies at the Disneyland park, say they go to the hospital or something, they can't announce that the person died at Disneyland. They have to legally like say they died somewhere
I guess
else.
it's not legally, but they say like
Well, not legally, but
every death that's happened at Disneyland has been like flipped into like
Yeah.
it didn't happen at Disneyland, or like they had
yeah.
something before, or like they died after they visited Disneyland, but like never in the park. 'Cause
Yeah.
they like actually died.
Isn't that crazy?
Spooky.
They always twist it. They're
It's
like,
a crazy PR thing.
yeah,
That is.
They're like-
Imagine how much.
yeah, because like yeah, what would Disneyland be if there was deaths at Disneyland? You know,
so that's not the happiest place on earth.
Exactly, not the happiest place on earth. So they got to keep that brand going. They got to keep that entire motto going. So
which that's kind of crazy because there was like, I don't know if this is a conspiracy or not. I think it actually happened. I think it was Space Mountain. Oh no, not Space Mountain. I think it was Matterhorn, where there was a guy that like stood up on a ride and he hit his head and then he died afterwards because he hit his head on like something on the ride.
But he didn't die at the park.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're onto something.
Exactly.
He got concussion and like not an instant death.
No, you're right. It
was like
hemorrhage later on.
Yeah. Like, so he didn't die at Disneyland.
For all we know, he probably did die, and then the Disney PR is just clutching right now.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Spooked.
Who knows?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to die.
These are all theories.
I'm gonna try to like outsmart them. Expose the shit out of them.
They're probably gonna find me and be like, she is never gonna be allowed into the park.
Or she's gonna.
They have a picture of you and it's like never let her in the parks.
I would be so sad. I'd be like, Diego
betrayed.
Down. Yeah.
She betrayed us. Number one Disney fan? Question mark.
Something would happen to me.
Yeah. You would go missing. It's the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You would be like the chef.
They got connections.
Oh my god.
And then okay, what if like they took the chef, they took him to Club 33, and that's where they made him fight someone and die.
Fight to the death.
Yeah.
It could be.
What if that's what they do to you? What if they're like, okay, we're gonna kidnap you, take you to Club 33, and then you have to fight the rat chef?
I would fight anybody and I would make it. Right?
You'd be their slave. You'd be the high society slave.
That's so scary to think about.
Yeah.
Because stuff like that probably does happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Happiest place on earth.
It is the happiest place on earth.
She's been brainwashed clearly. She's like, Disneyland? Oh my gosh, look what
I'm all saying all this.
You're like,
all these things and stuff, and I'm like, I still love Disney.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, oh, Disneyland.
I would when I have enough money, I would have a what?
She's like trying to like bad talk Disneyland. She's like, yeah, I freaking hate Disney. Disneyland's the best place ever. She's like, oh my god.
I already told him. I said when we're like, settled down or whatever, we're gonna have Disney passes a yearly or what the yearly passes
pass
forever,
forever
and ever. Actually. It will happen.
Yeah.
Or what you could do, go to every single location where they have a Disneyland and visit every single one of those.
I know, that's why you need the yearly pass.
That's only for one though.
I don't know.
Because it's worth it if it was for any.
Yeah, if it's for any, that's totally worth it.
Let's go to Paris.
Find the missing chef.
Find the missing chef.
You know what? Since it's in Paris, he's probably somewhere down in the catacombs.
Oh,
He probably is.
Like, what if there's a tunnel from the catacombs to Disneyland Paris?
That's actually
crazy.
that is actually
it's another conspiracy.
Yeah.
Really?
It is.
Disneyland, yeah.
Spooky. I just came up with that on my own.
Dang.
You're so smart.
I was looking at it. I mean, I didn't look at that one that much, but like the theories
it popped
like,
up, yeah.
There's like tunnels under Disneyland and stuff goes on.
Because apparently like the workers use it, like the mascots, they use it
Mhm.
to kind of like avoid like the big crowds and stuff like that.
And the
so
floats.
they get from one. Yeah. Because I 100% believe that there are tunnels.
Yeah.
Just because I start to think about like buildings that we've been in before, like our schools had tunnels.
Yeah.
On base, there's tunnels. Salt Lake City, there's tunnels.
Wait, hang on. Where was your school?
Central Davis.
Oh wait, you guys talked about it. I didn't go there, so
that's
didn't
right.
know.
Those tunnels are scary because like what I think of too in my head. Have you seen Babylon, the movie that came out last year? Okay, yeah.
So good.
So that's what I picture. Like goes on in my head.
That's
like,
what it is.
That's what I think Club 33 stuff happens.
Probably.
That's what I was thinking.
The tunnels
Tobey
connect to Club
Maguire is just like in the beginning of in the entrance of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Ew.
You just like keep going deeper and deeper and deeper into the tunnels. There's people fighting, and then there's like some orgies going on. It's like all
It's like
random.
the nine. What is that? What's as above, so below?
Oh yeah.
The catacombs.
yeah.
It's like every level.
Yeah.
It goes down.
Never
and
saw
is a
that
new
movie,
thing.
but I do know what it's about.
Spooky.
And a fun concept with the catacombs.
Yeah.
I
Gives me
remember.
anxiety
Yeah, I
watching
remember
it.
just like videos of the catacombs and people would like try to like challenge themselves of like going in because it's like a maze down there.
It is.
And so like there's people have died just like trying to like get in and out, like having fun, like recording themselves. They die because they can't find the way out.
That would totally be me.
I am not risking my life like that.
I would
No way.
never.
I would have to have like a million miles of like rope like tied around my leg so that I could circle back. I don't know if I could do it any other way.
Because then whatever's down there is gonna like mess with you.
Yeah. There's no way.
You just like the
It's
rope
the
just
chef.
cuts and it's like, and then it just like
No, the
rope
catacombs
gets
are
cut.
scary.
it gets cut and then it just
Then you're literally just walking and you think you're attached to something, but you're not.
Ooh, that would be scary.
It's like that one movie, the scary movie that just came out last October.
Scary Movie 3.
No. It's the one that you really like and I don't like.
Scream?
Oh,
Yeah,
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Oh,
You know how they go
that
under the
one's
tunnels?
Spooky.
I love that movie.
That's scary.
She
That's what I
hated it.
picture.
That freaked me out because it's like real. Like there's
That could
weirdos
totally-
like that out
yeah.
there.
Yeah. This is like a totally side thing, but I saw a TikTok like a month and a half ago of some girls that were staying in an Airbnb.
Oh.
And their Airbnb was nuts. Like there were holes like carved into the wall. So like let's say there's like a room right here and there's like this closet right here. This closet is completely walled off except for like a jagged like hole in the wall. And then you could crawl into the closet from there.
What?
Yeah, it's like somebody just took like a saw and just like cut out like a little like 2x3 door to like crawl in and out of. And like you look in, like they would peer in and it would just be black. And like you could see like pipes and stuff like that and it would just keep going. And there were holes like this all over the Airbnb.
No.
And
I'm
there
out.
was like, the crazy thing too is there's a door on the bottom floor that's like, you open it and there's like another door.
Oh, no.
And it's like an ugly,
Yeah.
like rusted like door, like behind that door.
Yeah. Nah.
Absolutely
What the-
not. No,
Isn't
I'm
that
like, I'm getting out immediately. I'm gone.
I'm exploring. I'm going. I'm figuring out what's. I'm just kidding. No.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
no, right?
Jeez, dude.
No.
I would immediately find a
No.
new place. That's so scary because there are places like that.
Yeah.
That whole movie, I mean,
It's
come on.
awesome. It's super fun.
She's like, oh, where's my Airbnb? And it's like the most like ghetto neighborhood. There's like, I mean, why would you even go there in the first place? Like, get a Best Western in the city. Like, bro.
Get a Best Western.
It's the new
Motel
slogan. Good Friends Podcast. Get a Best Western.
You know, all these companies should just come to me because
They
I just-
should.
They
You really
should.
could be the face.
What are these guys doing?
Y'all need to go on a Best
We're
Western
the
and
Fortune
go
500
to
companies.
Airbnbs.
No, I think we should bankrupt Airbnbs. They're getting a little too expensive.
They
Oh my
are.
gosh.
I'm very anti Airbnb right now.
Anti Airbnb.
I don't blame you. Like, what's the deal with the cleaning fee? Why do I have to pay that cleaning fee and then I still have to like do the laundry and all the?
Yeah.
Why am I cleaning if I have to pay the fee?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real.
I agree.
That's what doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm pro sleeping on the streets. It's
Exactly.
cheaper.
You're right where you need to be,
does
when you
more.
need to be.
Yeah.
You'll end up a barbarian story
What?
if you do that.
No, Airbnb.
Yeah, I guess. So.
All right, pro motels.
Let's go to the next question.
Okay.
Well, since we were talking about the tunnels, I'll talk about like a conspiracy theory that's sort of related. There's a conspiracy theory that the owner, Walt Disney, is frozen underneath Disney, that he had enough money to have like a cryopod where he was frozen. And the idea is that they're going to unfreeze him later on so that he can come back to life.
I thought that was a fact, right?
it could be a fact. I don't know. Let's hear it.
Go ahead.
When I was looking at conspiracy theories, I saw that they named Frozen like Disney Frozen. So then when people looked up Walt Disney being frozen, that's what popped up instead of Walt
Dude, their
Disney being
PR
frozen.
team is nuts.
Their PR team is smart.
Crazy.
Oh, man.
I thought that I'm not even kidding you. I thought that was like a real thing.
I actually
I thought it was
could
just his
believe
head.
it.
There's that Dr. Seuss.
So I got the I saw the head one.
No,
like-
because I thought there was one where it was just his head.
I was like looking at the one. Where
I
it was
heard the
just
one
his
of
head.
Diego, but I thought that was a
The
fact.
cryo.
I was like, that would be so cool.
It's on Disney's website. Come
That's
visit
crazy.
Frozen Walt Disney.
That'd be scary.
Because
That's crazy. The like,
It
selection
is.
with that though.
yeah, what that
Disney
reminds me
Frozen?
of is so it's this game Fallout New Vegas. They have like a similar
us-
premise.
tell us what they do, Diego.
I will tell you exactly what they do. There's like a similar premise where there's a guy called Mr. House, and he's the one that owns like all of Vegas after the apocalypse, like after nuclear war, and he's owned it for like centuries now. But the reason why he's owned it for centuries is because he's buried underneath Vegas. Like he's in like a chamber and he's like in like, I don't know what it is. It's like a vat. There's like chemicals and stuff like that. It's just like his shriveled body. And he's got like a little mask and like wires and tubes like attached to him. and the way he interacts with everybody is like through like a computer like interface.
Oh.
But he's like a little shriveled body that controls all of like Vegas in the game. And so that's kind of like what I picture right now with like with the Disney. I'm picturing Walt Disney down there connected to tubes, and like he's in like a vat of like liquid.
He's like,
and then he's just it could just be his head.
Yeah,
It's like
his head
Voldemort at the end of Deathly Hallows.
this guy right here.
At that point, he would be looking like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
To Mickey
Ew,
Mouse.
he's like controlling the animatronics.
Ew.
Oh, that's kind of
The rides.
scary.
He's all go. Stop. Out of service.
Yeah, people keep disappearing and stuff.
Yeah. So that's what I picture in my head.
Yeah, I'm spooked.
If we had that technology,
No.
would you ever freeze
No.
your body?
No, actually,
Yes. I would
You
do
would freeze
it.
your body?
Yeah.
We stay our age. And when
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so when
freeze
you-
yourself, you stay your age.
and you wake
I think
up,
I would.
and you wake up out of the body, you'll be the same age.
Yeah, same age,
I
no
would.
health complications. You
I
would?
would.
Yeah, I
Mm.
would.
I would be super nervous to do that because I feel like, like as time goes on, the world around you will be so different. So like you could step out and like not be able to breathe because like you're not used to like the new air or whatever like you're breathing through.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Real.
But I would.
It'd probably be the same.
No.
If it happened after like nuclear war or something.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
What I also picture too is like if you have that kind of technology, I imagine it'd be in like some filtered air like
Yeah.
location or whatever, like some very clean like
Yeah.
space, so that when you do get out, at least you have like a little like safe zone. To
Yeah,
come back
no,
in.
Yeah.
but I meant like when you go out into like the real, like into like
Yeah.
the world.
I guess, yeah,
but,
you probably would get
but like
sick.
I'm like obviously I'm saying yeah, like you probably have some sort of thing down,
Mhm.
like some sort
Yeah.
of room or something down below or.
So how would you do? Like, would you let yourself be frozen for like a certain number of years, or would it be like give me a random number of years to be frozen for?
I don't think I could do like 3,000 years later.
Yeah,
like,
no.
There's no way. I think I would be able to do it if it was like the story of Captain America, which is only like what 50 years or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And he comes out all buff and everything. If I came out freaking looking good, like
No,
that would be cool.
I wouldn't mind doing like a couple hundred years, like 300.
I'm also the same way. Like
could
I
go
don't
that
think
way.
I want to actually. I want to be as far into the future as I can. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be like anywhere near like.
Like Captain America.
After the AI war,
Yeah.
that's what you want. After
Yeah.
humanity wins.
I think I would just like keep setting timers and then like checking to see if it looks fun. And then be like, not yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a war
I'll
going
wake
up.
up
You're
in
like,
50 years.
I'm good.
Try again later.
Yeah, I think I would do like 300 years or so, because I would love to just go into space. I would love to explore
Yeah.
space. That would be so freaking cool.
That
So
would be
if we
cool.
had that technology 300 years from now to just go from galaxy to galaxy, from planet to planet, and I could be like one of those
Yeah.
explorers, like walking around like the surface of Xenon 1522.
Xenon 15.
I would definitely do it.
I'm
Okay,
waiting.
Interstellar.
I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna be in that chamber until they figure out time travel, and then I'll like
Go
and then
back.
I'll go back to like I'll be back to like the day I actually enter the chamber.
You're like, no, don't go in there.
Yeah.
You're making a mistake. Oh my gosh. What if
Funny.
you did it, but you didn't have any control over how long you had to stay in
It
there?
could be like 2 days.
Yeah, that's like 30 minutes.
Like, what year is it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so funny. I would still
Oh.
do it probably.
I would.
Yeah.
That also
Yeah,
like
I
reminds
would.
me of what is it? I think it's like Aquila Rift from Love, Death, Robots.
Which one's that?
I
It's
need
the
to watch
one-
that.
Oh, it's so good.
So
you
good.
you would love.
It's-
No,
Love, Death,
I
Robots.
know. I need to watch
I
it.
will. I
would
will
love
make
it
you
too.
watch it before you leave.
Okay. No,
It's
it's
so
on
good.
my list. It's on my list.
So good. But it's that episode where they're like in space and it's the guy wakes up and he's like
is
in
it
his pod.
Is it the creature one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And so what if that happens?
Oh, dude, that would suck.
Okay, so the premise for this one, I'll spoil this one for you.
No,
if you
don't.
mind.
That's like the best
Fine,
episode.
fine then. All right, I'll
Want
skip
me to
it.
plug my ears?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, plug your ears.
No,
plug your,
bro.
Actually, no. I'll skip it because you'll
No.
listen to this episode at some point and then you'll be like, oh shit.
Just watch that episode. It's like the best
'Kay.
episode.
Yeah, watch
Okay.
it.
Or I make her plug her ears and I make her watch it right now before she leaves.
Double whammy.
Yeah. Either one. But no, it's such a that's what I think of is
Okay.
like what if you went so
Why,
far
though?
into the future,
Mhm.
what you
Yeah.
think is real is no longer real.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
That's just like
Jeez.
the vague premise of what
Yeah.
I
I would be scared at that point. And then I wouldn't want to do it.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't either.
What's that one movie with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt?
Oh,
Hunger Games?
Passengers.
Passengers.
wait, what'd you say?
edit Chris Pratt's head on Liam Hemsworth, and then the other
All I
guy.
heard was Jennifer Lawrence. I was like, oh yeah, Hunger
X-Men,
Games.
first class. No.
Mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that movie kind of freaked me out with that.
I haven't seen it,
Yeah.
but I know what it's
It's
about.
like, same thing. They get
thing.
frozen and they like are
Mhm.
traveling somewhere,
And, like,
and then
Yeah.
He wakes up.
He
and
wakes up.
He wakes
Yeah.
her up, and then
Yeah.
it's a
Is that
thing.
the same thing as Alien?
no,
I can't remember.
No.
Just embarrassing myself. I'm just not gonna say
You're doing
anything.
great. I love it. Keep going.
I want to look like act cool, you know, like like Alien, like Hunger Games, and bro, it's not it.
I pretend to act cool. It's all good. I fake it till I
We're
make
just
it.
having fun, dude.
Barbarian? I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't think you'd like it.
I think you,
It'd
I
be
think
alright.
you would.
I have to watch it. Somebody requested that review, so I have to
Oh,
watch
really?
it.
Let me know when
You
you
haven't
watch
seen it yet?
Let me know when you watch it.
I know exactly
I'll watch
what
it with
happens.
No, but there's just some parts that you're not
Yeah.
ready
Dude, it's
for.
just
Because like
uncomfortable.
the crazy thing for me is like even if I don't watch a movie, I know exactly what happens in the movie because
Why?
I like have to be like involved in the conversation, and
So you're like watching the clips. That
yeah,
come up
I'll
on
watch
Twitter.
clips here and there.
Oh.
I'll read like a story synopsis, or I'll like have somebody break it down in like 2 minutes for me.
That is so much work, Diego. Just go watch it.
That's even more work.
He's like, I do research and then I talk to 5 people and then like I watch clips on YouTube and then I get my own opinion. Like, bro, just watch the movie.
Literally though. God.
Diego's
Babe,
so
good
real.
job.
It just depends on if it's a movie I plan on watching. If it's a movie I plan on watching, won't do any of that. I'll go in blind as much as I can. But if I don't think I'm gonna watch it, then I'm like,
Did you already do research on Barbarian?
Yes.
I know exactly what happens.
Oh my-
But I still have to watch it anyways
That's
and go in with a
awful.
fresh.
Why would you
mind.
spoil it?
That is
Like,
I had
awful.
no intention of watching
You
it.
know what? It's not even a good movie. Like,
No, that you screwed
a good
yourself
movie.
already.
Yeah,
You
no.
screwed you because the best part about it was like the twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
not prepared.
I knew it was gonna happen. But
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. I did not know where any part of that was going. I was deeply
Yeah.
disturbed.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more quick conversation, and then we're gonna get to our call-in guest,
Yes.
Braden.
Okay.
He's been waiting patiently for us. I'm so sorry. But basically, another thing that like kind of reminded me of the cryo pod stuff is Fallout again. So in Fallout 4, that's the premise of the entire game is like the bombs are dropping. And so you go into like a vault because what they have in Fallout is they've got like these big like underground vaults that you can stay in as like a shelter. So you go in with your newborn and your wife and you guys get frozen in cryopods. And then about 100 years later, somebody breaks into the vault. They open up your wife's cryopod, they take her baby, they kill your wife, and then they freeze you again. And then you wake up again and you have to go find your son. But what happens is throughout the entire game, like you think this is all like fresh, like this just barely happened, like you're just barely like getting back to like finding your son. You find out that your son's one of like the leaders in one of like the big factions in the game. And he's in charge of like one of like the entire like war groups. And your son is actually like 80 years old now because he's grown up like outside of the cryopod, but you've grown inside the cryopod. So you've stayed your same age. And so you're like 30 years old, but your son's now like 80 and he's like rules the world.
That is horrendous.
Yeah.
Who came up with that game?
no, literally.
Some psychopaths, but it's so fun.
No, straight up, I'm
great
scared for
game.
them. That is heartbreaking.
Yeah. The premise in these games is nuts. I love it. You're like, whoa.
No, literally. Me and Armani are like, bro.
You're like, get me off this couch.
So you guys want to play the game?
That's what I heard.
Dude, no.
What do you do? Do you shoot people?
You do. So like it's a radioactive wasteland, I guess. Like it's not as radioactive, but it's like after the nuclear wars. And so there's like a bunch of raiders and stuff like that. There's like settlements, there's like mutants, and so there's like big like evolved like humanoid figures that they're kind of like ogres. They're like Shrek, really.
And they try to kill you.
Yeah. And they have like 2 brain cells and they just try to kill you. And then there's a bunch of other like little radioactive monsters that you have to like fight. It's such a fun game. I love it.
That is that whole
Dude was
just,
like, I love it.
plot
I'm going to
is
make
wild.
my own game. Like that.
Yeah, it's super fun. But anyways, that's enough of like
Sounds
a side tangent
That's
with
enough of
cryopods.
Fallout for
Yeah.
now.
Let me tell you about Fallout 3. Just keep going
Fallout
back to
4,
Fallout every time.
Fallout 76.
How many Fallouts are there?
6.
5.
5. Fallout 1, 2.
Fallout 1, Fallout 2,
Yeah.
Fallout 3, Fallout
There is
4,
5.
and then 76.
76. There's
Yeah.
5.
So there's no 5, but it's just 76.
Yeah,
Fallout 5 is
it was so weird how they did it. They did Fallout 4 and then they did Fallout 76.
Yeah, it's really
That's
weird.
crazy.
But I don't.
He says 7.
Oh, Braden's saying 7. Hold on, let's get Braden on
7?
real quick.
Oh,
Braden, unmute
shoot.
yourself. Give us a talk.
Fallout 1, 2, 3, Fallout Tactics, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76, Fallout 4. That's 7, buddy.
Dang. And you guys call yourself fans?
Whatever,
I
Braden.
know.
Yeah, literally.
Diego's the fan. I have only.
I'm
played
embarrassed
the third
now.
one for a little bit.
Sus behavior for real.
On that note, now that Braden has chimed in, Braden, let's get a conspiracy theory from you. Let's hear what you've got for us.
So, I don't know what you guys talked about, but I'm going to play a little game. I'm going to tell you guys conspiracy theories about Disneyland, because I'm going there soon.
Ooh.
And you have to tell me if they are real or not.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
Okay, number 1. The skeletons in Pirates of the Caribbean are real human skeletons.
Yes.
True.
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 I'm going to say false because I think not all of them are real, but I think one of them is.
They used to be real because they were cheaper than fake ones, but they removed them in a renovation. But supposedly one skull is real still inside of it.
That was my conspiracy
theory.
Oh my god.
Sorry, bro.
I'm kidding. Love you, Braden.
Okay, question 2. There are real dead people in the Haunted Mansion.
I heard it was.
I'm gonna say false.
I'm going to say real.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to say false.
It is true. People often bring their ashes of their loved ones and scatter them inside the Haunted Mansion.
You're right about that.
That's
insane.
why people
Weird
say
as
it's
They
hell.
haunted.
vacuum them out, but there's got to be some left.
I would never be like, let's go spread my mother's ashes at Haunted Mansion.
I know.
It's a crazy thing because that's a real thing where like employees have to like actively watch out for people to make sure that they're not like spreading ashes because then
Jeez.
they just have to come and clean up the ashes.
It happens at Pirates of the Caribbean as well, all the time.
Ew.
Would you have your
are
ashes
weird
spread
as
at
hell.
You know what? I would have my ashes spread out. And you know what? I would choose a small world one.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. No.
They
That's
put your
too
ashes
creepy.
in a specific doll.
Yeah, no. Oh no. That it gets too creepy at that point because now it's actually going to be haunted. You know what I'm saying?
Question 3. You know the giant turkey legs at Disneyland?
Yes.
Those are actually ostrich and not turkey, and that's why they're so big. True or false?
True.
I'm going to say true.
Yeah.
False.
I'm gonna go with false.
It is false. They are actually a large turkey breed that has the giant turkey legs, but I thought they had to not be turkey when I saw them first.
Yeah, because they're huge. They're like
They're
massive. Yeah.
Okay, and I got one final one for you. This question 4. No one has ever died at Disney World.
At Disney World,
Nobody can ever die.
True.
Like no one has ever
True.
died at Disney World.
True.
I'm gonna say true.
Technically, it is true. They make sure in Florida they have to have certain people declare deaths, and they make sure that they will not declare their death inside of Disney World. They will wait till they go to the hospital and die.
That's
Oh wait,
insane.
I do actually have one more.
Oh, bet. Let's hear it.
Disneyland employs about 200 feral cats at Disneyland in California.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna say true.
I'm gonna say false.
I'm going to say true.
It is true.
Yeah.
You can see them when you go there, and you can also see their feeding stations if you look really closely. They keep 200 feral cats inside the park and just feed them and keep them around because they they clean up and kill rodents and pests and stuff like that.
I'm going to steal a cat from Disneyland next time I go there.
That's a great idea.
I
You
walk out
definitely
with a
should.
cat.
So that's about all. That's what I got for you.
Those were cool
Just little
facts.
truths and lies.
Braden, I appreciate
Love
that.
it.
That was great. Thank you.
Thanks, Braden.
Thanks, Brayden.
Yeah, we'll let you
Have a good night.
get out of here.
Okay, so Braden stole one of mine, like for real.
Oh, did he really?
I was gonna do the skeleton one.
Oh, dang, that's such a good one too.
Yeah. So the other one I have is at Disney World. They have a bunch of like ponds and stuff, but there's one little island or like kind of like
Yeah.
a lake house sort of thing. So there's like a lake house. It used to be like a Discovery Park or something like that.
Okay.
The way
Yeah.
the way it used to work was like people would take ferries there. It was kind of like a bird sanctuary. Like you would just see
Oh.
birds and stuff there, right?
Really cool.
That was like a long time ago. So like
It wasn't a hit.
it wasn't much a hit. and like now it's kind of like in ruins and stuff. But people believe that like if you go there, there's still like a bunch of stuff that goes on there. People try to like go and like swim there. They go out of their way and like swim and like try to get to the little island there. And like there's like active people that like watch the island, like for people that are trying to get on it, because they're trying to like protect whatever is on that like island. So like no one really knows what's going on in there.
Dude, it's Walt Disney. There's an elevator that goes all the way down.
Or it's the missing chef.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like it's a very protective island part of Disney World. And
I'm spooked.
no one like people try to go on there and they get like, you know, they get beat up or like, you know, like the bodyguard.
They disappear.
Not beat up, but like obviously like people are like on 24/7 watch of that island.
No,
like
there's got to be something there.
Right? Like
Secret entrance, secret exit to Club 33.
that's wild.
Probably. Oh my gosh.
And I could be completely wrong about like the location, but I know it's in some sort of Disney World.
Does it have to be Disney World? Could it be like Disneyland? Because Disneyland also has the pond with the...
I'm pretty sure it's Disneyland. I mean Disney World.
Armani, I want to hear your conspiracy theories.
Mine was more of like the movie. I went the movie route.
Okay, I've got some that were out too.
Yeah.
The first one is Geppetto from Pinocchio and Dopey are the same person. And the theory is that Dopey was never actually a dwarf. The others found him as a baby, which is why he's like so small and all of his clothes are so big on him in Snow White.
Interesting.
Is very interesting.
And they kind of look alike.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. When does Snow White take place?
Early.
Yeah,
Is it way
I was like, that's got to be
earlier?
super early. There's castles.
So it's
and
like
dwarves,
it's like
magic.
it's like
17.
medieval times.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. And then Pinocchio takes place like in the early 1900s, or is
Yeah.
it?
Like
Yeah.
the 19 like
there's
what?
There were like steamboats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember much
I
of
wanna say-
Pinocchio. Kind of freaks me out.
Pinocchio's
I'll be
scary.
honest.
I just saw it too, like
You saw it?
last year.
The Del Toro one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that movie
the
was so
original
good.
though one is.
Yeah. See,
The original one's
The
also
Donkey
good.
That one-
Island.
Spooked.
There's literally a whole part, and it's like where the guy kidnaps naughty boys and takes them and turns them into donkeys on his
Oh.
island,
It
and then
is
ships
scary.
them off
that is.
It
and like
is,
gets them drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With drugs, yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Well, the crazy thing too
Sounds
is about
awful.
like all of those stories is they're all based on like maybe not all of them, but a lot of them are based on like the Grimm's brothers like tales, which were stories meant to keep kids like safe. They're like those like old housewife tales where it's like you don't want to do this because if you're like if you're out late at night, then you're gonna get eaten by the monster. The witch is gonna get you. So it's like stuff that they would tell like their
Yeah.
kids to like keep them indoors like at night to follow rules and stuff like that. I think I've got that book somewhere. There it is.
Aw.
Grimm's Fairy Tales. Like, I swear I have
Like
that
where
book.
I remember the stepsisters cut off their toes to fit in the shoes, in Cinderella's shoes.
They cut off their toes.
Yep.
See, I haven't seen that in forever.
And
Wasn't
then
in
one
the
of them cuts
cartoon.
off their heel, right?
Oh my
One of them
so.
cuts off their
Gosh.
toes and one of them cuts off their heel to fit.
My
My
goodness.
gosh.
Yeah, the
The
fairy
Grimm's
tales are crazy.
They're scary, scary.
They are.
Very.
Interesting. Nope.
That's
I'll
what we're
stick
gonna
to
do
Disney.
next time.
Okay, my next one. Little Mermaid and Hercules are set in the same universe. During the Titan War, Triton sided with his father and Zeus, while Ursula sided with the Titans to seize control of the ocean. So as punishment, Ursula was turned into an octopus and banished to the depths of the ocean.
Wow.
Interesting.
I
That would
love
be-
that theory. That makes so
Yeah.
much sense.
That's a fun one that I'm like, okay, this is cool because like you have like a origin story of
Yeah.
like Ursula.
Yeah.
And we know that Ursula is Triton's sister.
Well, that would also fit into Frozen. Ariel's parents go off.
the storm.
Yeah, they like go off into the storm, and then like that's what Frozen. I can't remember what it was.
I know
but
which one it is.
know-
Yeah, I
you know
can,
what-
I can explain that
What
one.
happens?
So the premise is that like Anna and Elsa's parents, they leave.
Oh yes.
And so they leave in Frozen and then they die because they sank like in a storm is what the movie portrays, is that they sank
Yeah.
in that storm, at least in Frozen 1. I think Frozen 2 kind of debunks this a little bit, but it's totally cool. I like the theory anyways. But then in Tarzan, you have Tarzan's parents, which they shipwrecked on an island and then they built their entire like treehouse and everything. And so the premise is that those are actually Anna and Elsa's parents, and so that they are related to Tarzan. So Tarzan's their brother.
Yo,
And the
And the-
shipwreck is
Yeah.
what caused them to go to
Yeah.
like the island.
that would be that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So they survive just to get killed by a leopard.
Oh,
Yeah.
leopard. That leopard's scary.
That's
Jaguar, yeah, something.
crazy. Look at that. It's like that's like 4 movies in one.
Dude, it is.
In one universe.
They're all connected somehow, I think.
Yeah.
That's another theory too. It's the Pixar theory that every Pixar movie is connected.
Yeah.
They all take place in the same universe.
Why not?
Like
That'd
the
be
Boo.
awesome.
Boo is the old lady in Brave.
Yeah, she's the witch and Brave.
Boo.
From Monsters Inc.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because like the way that one works is Boo, she like lived her life normally like as a kid, like a little girl, and then she met Sully. Sully like came and like tried to scare her and stuff like that. She became friends with him. She loved Sully, and then she never saw him again. So what she did is she like jumped through all of these doors within the Monsters universe to try and find Sully again, and she could never find him. But that's why in Brave, there's the witch who lives in her little hut, and she just comes and goes as she pleases. Like she'll like disappear on screen, off screen, like she'll just randomly go through random doors. And the theory is that she kept some of those doors from Monsters like universe so that she can kind of portal around, grab what she needs, portal around, grab stuff here and there. But the thing that really sells it is that if you zoom in on one of the frames there's a wooden carving with Sully on it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, there's a wooden carving and it's got him like on it.
And it
That's
straight up
interesting.
looks just like him.
That's crazy.
They have a lot of hidden messages in Disney.
I've never that's fun. I've never like even thought about that or like
so fun.
To make it even darker, there was like a little short for Monsters Inc. where I think Sully like tried to like scare somebody and like it didn't go well. Later on, like you can see this person's toilet seat has like a cover on it and it's like fur. And it's like Sully's fur.
Oh my god.
So the theory is that Sully went into the wrong house, tried to scare the wrong person, got killed. They skinned him, and that's why she could never find him.
Oh my god.
So that's a darker side to that theory.
Crazy.
Damn.
That's sad.
It's super sad.
Yeah, that one's sad.
God, that movie's awesome. Monsters Inc. I completely forgot about that one.
It's super good.
That's a good one. Okay, ready for my last one?
Yes, let's hear it.
When Moana sets out on her boat to find Maui, she encounters a huge thunderstorm. The theory states Moana died since the storm was too great for her to handle. The rest of the journey is done by Moana's spirit, and that is why she only meets gods and spirits along the way. It is only after she finishes her quest that Tifiti restores her spirit to her body, bringing her back to the mortal plane, which allows her to return back to her family on the island.
Wow.
And she does. She only encounters gods and spirits.
You're right about
The
that.
whole movie.
That's wild.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't seen. No, I've seen it. But like,
It's been a while. Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that. I guess.
Me neither.
Yeah.
When I read that one, I was like, that's going in.
That's a fun one.
Is that one
That
so
is a fun one. I should have let you go last because I have another one that's darker.
Diego's over here like grim fairy tales and all this.
Dude,
Like, I want you to leave here in tears.
terrified.
Terrified of
Literally.
Disney.
Okay, so the dark theory that I have, it's also related to movies and it's related to cars. Are there any humans in the movie Cars?
No.
There's no humans. So the theory is what happened is the AI in the Cars movie became so advanced that it's crazy that we talked about this last week, that the AI took over, wiped out humanity. And what it did is it personified itself based on the humans. The cars are living sentient creatures with like organs and stuff like that, with like brains and eyes. And so if you notice in the movie Cars, they never open their doors either. Yeah. And it's because if they were to open their doors, you would start to see like their organs and stuff like that. And this theory was confirmed by John Lasseter. So he confirmed that it is a true theory that the cars took over in that universe.
What?
And they killed all the humans, and that's why there's no humans.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Okay, that makes me really uneasy watching Cars.
Yeah.
Never gonna watch it the same.
So what happens in planes? Same
I'm
thing?
assuming it's the same thing. It's the same universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
The cars and planes banded together
Yeah.
and killed all the humans.
That's crazy.
Oh my.
Organs?
Yeah.
They have blood organs inside
Yeah.
of their
If
bodies.
we look up like
But how
pictures,
come when they crash, no blood comes out?
I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it's a
Just
Disney.
steam.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yucky.
If you look up like concept art for that, you can see like the outline of the cars and you can
nasty.
see where the organs are placed and
What
everything. It's so crazy.
Ew.
Like people, yeah, they've like come up with like mock-ups of what it could look like.
the whole anatomy.
Yeah. You like see like the eyes and everything. It's so
Like a dissected car.
Yeah.
Actually, is
my
like has like organs.
That is nasty.
That is not what Disney is about. Guys.
According to John Lasseter, it is.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Shout out Disney.
Shout out to Disney.
Wow, who knew there was so many crazy things?
There are
about
a
Disney?
lot of crazy things.
Yucky.
I'm like double checking to see if I have something positive. There's a Small World creepypasta as well. There was a worker who said that at Small World, like on that ride, they were closing it up one day and they noticed that there was like one of the animatronics just hanging up like on a wire, just like sitting up, just watching him as he was like closing up everything. And then it started like singing. Is what the
Small
By
World.
itself.
yeah, just by
That is
itself.
scary. I would cry. You know,
And
your
he took a picture of it. There's a picture of it too, and it's just hanging up there by itself.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
I want to see that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's scary.
Could you imagine?
Well, you know how your favorite
Holy
ride is
shit.
Space Mountain?
Yes.
Or is it the other one?
Yeah,
There's
Space Mountain.
There's a theory that there's ghosts seen
Yeah.
on the cameras. You can clearly see them. I was watching on TikTok and I was like, there is no way. Like you can see like the ghosts. They get in the ride if there's someone that's not
Empty seat.
like an empty seat. Yeah, and you could just see them. Yeah, it's so
I
crazy.
did see that video.
And
It was weird.
you know how it's all dark?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, in the videos it shows, yeah, you could just see like a ghost.
Like outlines.
Yeah, like outlines
Like
of
on in a slow motion
yeah,
video.
in slow motions.
No, I believe that though, because when we went, I was in the empty seat up front, and I could have sworn like somebody was grabbing my hand.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, shut up right now.
I was like, I could not say that one seriously enough.
Oh my.
No, that's scary.
Yeah.
That is spooky.
And it is kind of, I mean, who knows how the ride looks like.
When
like,
it's
you
not
can't
dark.
see.
when it's
Yeah.
not-
Literally, like each thing is so close.
Yeah.
Like each little
You know what I'm imagining?
railing is
You know what I'm
close.
imagining though, like about the ride, because it's always dark. There's just like bodies like laying down like
Oh.
below like the roller coaster, but no
There
one
could be.
knows because it's
Because it's
dark
dark.
all the time.
Yeah, there's probably
is
so much
creepy.
crap down there.
Yeah, probably like hands and like decapitated heads
Okay,
and like.
that's enough.
No, because no one
And-
dies at Disneyland.
No one
That's
dies
right.
at Disneyland.
But no one has reported those
You're right,
ones.
you're right, you're right,
So,
you're right.
like,
But people
They're missing.
disappear.
yeah, they're
It's
missing.
the chef. The chef is right there.
We're back to the chef.
Oh my gosh. I have another one. So in the movie Up, the theory is that Carl is actually dead.
Why?
What happens is after he's told that he has to move, get out of his house so they can tear it down, he has a heart attack and dies, like a stroke. What happens is Russell comes to his house, and Russell's his little like guardian angel to kind of help him cross over into heaven. And so
Look at that.
the theory is that they go on this entire adventure, and he has to make it to his heaven, which is Paradise
Paradise
Falls.
Falls.
And so eventually he makes it, but he's dead the entire time, and Russell's his little guardian angel helping him and like guiding him all the way through.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
one's
that
sad.
just
It is a sad one, huh?
Love that.
That movie hurts.
Yeah, it
Oh my gosh.
It's a great movie.
I was not ready.
It's a great
The soundtrack too.
So good.
That one has me in a chokehold as well. Okay, name this movie. Ready? If you were to change it. Oh wait, never mind. You gotta.
If you had a chance to change your fate.
I was ready.
No, I got you.
You gotta-
If you had a chance to change your fate,
Oh yeah.
would you?
If you had.
I love that.
If you had to change. If you had the chance to change your faith, would you?
That was good.
I used to do it really well, and now I like
Would
could
ya?
not say it.
I want to hear you do it.
Boo.
I don't know what movie that is. What is it?
Brave.
Brave.
I've never seen Brave.
Brave is also one of my faves.
Oh, it's so
I
good.
love Brave. It's a beautiful message.
All right,
Yeah.
name this movie. Ready?
This is Invincible or Incredibles.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. Okay,
It is.
I do have to say Incredibles 2 is better than.
Hot take.
Oh.
Hot take.
I love Incredibles
Bonnie.
2.
Hot take. That is a
It's
hot
a very
take.
hot take.
I think it's just more
Wow.
fun. I don't know.
I didn't hate it.
I
I loved it.
I thought the villain was a great twist.
I
did
thought
not
it-
think it was
yeah.
gonna be her. I thought it was
That's
gonna be
fair.
the guy.
I think I put it just under the first
Really?
Incredibles. That first Incredibles is just so iconic.
It's so good. It's so good.
It like set up so much of like the superhero genre like moving forward.
Literally.
And so I don't know. That's why I like it just strikes a chord with me.
Incredibles or Invincible?
Invincible.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, well, what kind of a question is this?
I'm kidding. That's an insane question to ask.
Dude, invincible.
You laughing halfway through.
Knowing
Mark.
it's an outrageous comparison to begin with.
You want to like sign us off? Give us like a let's go Disney sort of thing to end us on a positive note.
My name is Ed and Denny, and you're watching Disney Channel.
You're gonna do the thing. So if you liked this podcast, please like and subscribe.
And if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away $300. So like, subscribe, and tell all your friends.
Yes. And again, my name is Eran Denny.
My name is Isaac.
I'm Armani.
I'm Diego.
And we are the Good Friends Podcast.
Do your Disney channel.
Yeah, for real.
And
we are the
you're watching the Good Friends Podcast.
There we go.